Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to Communications and Composition. So I'm excited to teach this class for you, and this is our first check-in video. Just a note, I post these check-in videos once a week, usually on Saturday. The first one today I'm posting on Tuesday because the class technically starts tomorrow. But this really helps you orient yourself to what's due, of course, coming up in your class. So it's an online class. This is fully online. There's no lecture that you have to log into. We'll go over, I have office hours where you can log in and go over that, but all the lectures are pre-recorded, which is really helpful. We've had a lot of success doing this because students can move at their own pace. You will have due dates, but you can move early, get things done as soon as they open, so you can clear the way for some other classes that you might have that are challenging, or you could take your time with this class and do it near the end of the due date, whatever works best for you and your schedule. You just have to make sure you complete your work on time, and of course reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm always available. I answer 7 days a week via email. If you need to talk over the phone, I'm happy to do that, whatever works with you. But this class is fully online. There is no need at any point in time to log in to a Zoom. That's only optional. It's called office hours. If you scroll down here and look to the right, I have a little bit of information about our office hours there, but we'll talk a little bit more about that when we go over our course content section. So this first check-in video is meant to give you a little bit of an update in regards to what the expectations are for this course and what to prepare for moving forward. So we're going to go through and look at a couple of things since this is new. So we just started using Blackboard Ultra. I took a lot of classes on it. I feel like I'm prepared, but I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. Since this is new, I was used to Blackboard, the old version. There might be some things that need to be updated or fixed. You guys don't hesitate to reach out and let me know that. So I'm working together with you. It's new for me, so sometimes when things are new, you make mistakes here and there. We'll just work together to make sure that there's nothing missing. First thing I want to talk to you about is the section here at the top. There's a couple of different things. You have your content section, which is going to have your course syllabus and schedule, your course content, and a resource section. I found the resource section a little bit easier to put your Flat World online textbook, which is really cool, there instead of in the books and tools section on the right hand side. So I've put in resources. It's a little bit easier to access that way. Your calendar is located here at the top. So I'm moving a little quick. Let me highlight. So calendar is here. They'll have your due dates, your announcements here. That's where you're seeing this check-in video, and there'll be other announcements. Your discussion board posts, which are due often twice a week, are located there. We'll look at that when we go into course content. The grade book is there, your all-important grades, analytics, and then groups, two of the things we're not going to use very often. We mainly will be in content, calendar, announcements, discussions, and of course you'll need to look at your grade book here and there. So from that perspective, there's a lot of stuff in this class that we need to go over. Let's take a look at the content section first and click on course syllabus and schedule. All right, and I'm doing this in real time for you guys. So a couple different things. I have my office hours located here again. Again, they're going to be, of course, from 10 to noon on Wednesdays. And if you want to, this is not required. We can meet via Zoom to give a great overview of what you're struggling with in the class, whatever might be challenging you. 10 to noon on Wednesdays. That is available for you if you're interested. Your course syllabus is also located here. I'm not going to go over this page by page, but there's a lot of great information in here. I really like how Blackboard Ultra will open it up right here for you. So a lot of information in here about what the expectations are. The main thing that you really need to focus on, of course, is what's due in this class. So you have a couple of different things. Your APA presentation is 25% of your grade. We'll talk more about APA in the future, how to write effectively. Homework, you have 10 sessions of homework located in various parts of our course content. We'll go over that when those come up. Those are going to be 2% each. PPS, if you do your work on time, you're going to get solid PPS points. PPS is really important. 15% of your overall grade. 10 discussion board posts, which 1% a piece. Those are 2 posts each, and then your final exam. So you guys look through the course syllabus, and if you have questions regarding this, please let me know. It's pretty self-explanatory. A lot of great information in here. All right, let's head over to the course schedule. This is going to be important because I want to highlight some things that you need to be aware of, especially for our first week. I love how Ultra, like I said before, opens the document without having to download it. That was one of the pains with the first first version of Blackboard. So here is our, of course, here is our course schedule. I really like our course schedule in regards to what the expectations are. I built this a few weeks ago, and I think it's easy for you to read through. The first thing I want you to notice is, it says reading. It's kind of messed up here, but if you download it, it looks a little bit different. And I think it's because it's just in a different format, maybe a PDF. But extended week for week 1, we have our due dates. They're not going to be till the 18th for our first post in the discussion board, and our homework's not going to be doing till the 22nd. Same with our discussion board reply. But it's an extended week. I give you from Wednesday really to Sunday to orient yourself with the course. I think that's going to be helpful for you guys, especially with trying to get to know how to navigate Blackboard, Blackboard Ultra, some of the new things here. So make sure that you understand week 1 is extended. Take a look at the course schedule when you have time. It's not something that's super complicated, but everything is located here for you guys. PPS form, I'm not going to open that. You guys are aware based on some of the things coming up. You have your core competencies, and your course guide is located here too. I really like the course guide. We built that out a while back, but the course guide has a lot of great information in here based on the expectations of the program. Okay, so that's what's in our course content, syllabus, and schedule section. Let's look at resources real quick, just so you're aware of what's in there. You have your textbook, which is located in here. If you click this link, which is super helpful, it's going to take you to your Flat World online textbook location, which is going to allow you to read the textbook online, which I think is great. Flat World is an awesome textbook. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of great resources in there. I like that it has videos too, so take a look at that when you get a chance. So that's what your textbook is. And this is just, of course, a thing right here that has textbook. I'm not sure why. That actually probably will be deleted. I'll fix that because it's located here now. So one of the conversion things that happen. Your email is located here, the library, of course, and the help desk if you're interested in taking a look at that as well. Now the big one, the course content section. Let's take a look at this section too. You'll notice a few things. Your research paper and rubric, which we talked about, APA research paper. That's going to be located here. Don't worry about that right now. We'll have a lot of time to go over that in the near future. Your discussion board and grading rubric is also located here. We have discussion boards every week. And then you'll see week 1 and week 2. And I'm actually going to make a change real quick. Something real quick. You shouldn't have saw week 1 or week 2. I'm not sure why that was located there, but I fixed it so it only had week 1. So don't worry about your discussion board grading rubric right now or your research paper, but your textbook is also located here just for ease of access there. But let's click on week 1 because this is going to pop up every time we have a week that opens. It'll have what you have to do for that week, and it kind of is conglomerated here in one section. So you have your, of course, your all-important online area of what you need to read chapter 1. Your PowerPoint slides are located here, and your lecture number 1. So if you click that, you're going to pull up a video on YouTube, and that's your first lecture. I haven't figured out how to embed that into Blackboard quite yet, but that's located here if you're interested. Of course, you have to watch it. You have to be interested. It's the of course YouTube preview of that. I'll try to figure out how to embed it. I'm still working on how to understand that in our new Blackboard, but you have to click on that link to go to the website to have it work that way. All right, a couple of different videos located here as well. Read over those. I always have supplemental videos to highlight some of the differences, of course, and some of the conjections that we have when we're talking about do things, okay, for this week. So some supplemental videos here. This is what I was talking about. Your homework for chapter 1, that's based on your Flat World textbook. I had to make a quick change there. It's actually due on the 22nd by end of day. I had an edit there that was wrong, so that's on the 22nd by end of day. We have a while to get that done, of course, a week and a half. And then your discussion board post is going to be due on the 22nd by end of day. Let me make sure I get your guys' preview so you see what you're supposed to see here. I can switch and toggle between two sets. So again, we were in the course content section. Week 1, just to recap here. and then your discussion board. So if you click on the discussion board, you'll see that you can upload and post right here, and then your replies will be located here. You have to post before you can see anybody's other posts. So you got to post your review of the first module, the first week, in 200 words or more by 3/18 end of day. It's usually on a Wednesday. And then your reply is going to be due on Sunday, 3/22 by end of day. It's of course graded with the rubric. The rubric's like we looked at earlier in it's on the top of the course content. But you'd post your review here. It could be anything in the chapter that you found interesting, anything in the work that you found interesting, and then you reply to a student. You got to reply to a student. So I'm going to close that. But we have plenty of time to get that done. Don't stress about that. All right. So that's a little bit about the course content section. The content section. I'm going to go through a few more things. The calendar is located here. It has your due dates. So the course start date, of course, with office hours is going to be located there. And then if you go, let's see, next week, 18th, it's going to be when your first post is due for your, of course, important discussion board. I've lost track of my thought there. And then here is a little bit about your, it says 709. I'll make sure that's corrected. It should be end of day there for your homework. It should be listed like this one is homework and for your discussion board post. So I'll make that change. So a little bit there. I like that the calendar is located here. It makes that easier for you guys. The announcement section is here. There's a welcome to the course section. You'll see this posted there as well. Discussions you can access. Week 1, week 2, all this kind of stuff is located here as well. Actually, probably should be hidden from you guys. We'll make sure that only week 1 is available. And then your grade book is located here as well. All the information is here that you need to access, and then we won't go through analytics or anything like that, but that's a little bit of an overview about the course. I'll also have another check-in video that I'll post on Saturday, so make sure that you guys have a little bit more information that you need to make sure you understand the flow of the course. But there's nothing going to be due this week. Everything's going to be due starting on the 18th, and then of course the following 22nd of March. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you in any way. Welcome to this online course. I'm looking forward to working with you. Keep up the awesome job that you're doing, just starting to review. And if you have anything that you need, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Thanks.